Hello, everyone. Hello. Here we are. Much better. Alright. I think I still need to change a few things. So, one thing is I got virtual controllers set up so I can do the roll, and then everything else should be bound correctly. I needed to get, I believe it's auto hotkey to change where the S key is. Try to make sure this works. It's like, click the button. Click the button. Please. There was some combination. Still click it if you're doing WASD. Getting what it is. Hello, good luck on the long day. Thank you, Nano. So hello, Pies and Bronze. It's like it tries to, but then it ceases to work. Hello, Crab Nicholson. Hello. Okay, I get it now. Make sure it works real quick. It does. Sure, the roll works. It does. Okay. I found out Brain World Speedrunner's favorite number. It's 11.5282. It's the lowest percentage that you can get for a downwards press to still get the fast roll. It's very necessary. I'm going to make this slightly transparent now while I still can. The peculiar number, yeah. I don't know why it ended up being that. It might just be because it's technically on a circle. That's just the angle. I would expect it would have been like 11.875 or something that made a bit more sense. Color correction. That. Get the ooh. This one should already have it. I have not played much on keyboard outside of learning Tunic, which had the same setup. For some reason, I can't bind the semicolon. Either that or there's just a name for it I don't understand. But sliding is going to be weird. I already know that. I feel like my timing's entirely off. Also, I'm trying to do the fast roll. Um, by inputting an angle, even though that makes no sense. Oh, that was weird. Need to not try to get a roll there. I don't know if I should, where I should put grab, really. Also, I've noticed that, although it's probably just because I'm not used to it, that this is much harder. Because it's harder to put the directional left or right input afterwards. Okay. Mind? I want to play the video game. I don't know how I feel about jump on spacebar either. Normally something people do, jump on spacebar? Yeah. So I'm doing WASD, and then J's the roll button. And then L is the pickup and K is the throw. Thinking about switching those two, I'm not sure. I wanted to have semicolon as map, but I changed it to P because I couldn't bind it to semicolon. The roll button? Yes. Because keyboard can't put in the specific angle to do the one-tile rolls like controller can, I've set up a virtual controller so I can press a button that sets an angle for me. Or at least a downwards input where I can then do a left or a right. That makes sense. Right now we're just gonna finish a run. Perfectly fine for me. I felt like I did not want to have directional inputs. I did not want to have directional inputs on the arrow keys. I wanted it on WASD. And I wasn't sure how to set up everything else. Cool. I don't remember the last time I've played with directional, with the actual arrow keys. On the game. Active green. That tends to happen a lot, actually. They can see you the moment you enter the room, so they generally get a bit more active faster. Splits seem to be in the right position, which is good. At least so far. Actively avoid using spacebar as jump so it's going to abuse me, understandable. I just don't know what I'd want to put it as. Maybe I should do the arrow keys, but... Okay, we did that. It's him. Comes for me. What? Okay. Makes sense. If I was to use left hand WASD and then right hand is everything else, I wanted to eat those berries. This isn't 100%. What do you think I should bind my right hand to? Right hand side, yeah. What should I bind it to, though? I don't know what's better for, like, which finger is better for clicking the buttons all the time. And I'll move map to space instead. Good. Okay. Hello, Evo. Hello. The run's going today. Well, this is the first one. I've never done a run on keyboard before either. What are the binds again? I have J as the roll button, which I have neglected to use this whole time. I have K for throw and L for grab. Honestly, I don't know if I want to switch throw and grab. I don't know what would be better for that. You just need to be pressing those quick succession. JKL was, yeah. And I would bind to semicolon, but could not figure out how to do that. I just wanted to have a setup that was basically just home row anyway. If that makes sense. You know what I mean by that. What finger I'd like to use? Well, the F and the J keys of home row of a keyboard have the nub on them, which is where you're supposed to put your pointer finger, and that's just where I based everything off of. I'm just gonna have it as close to typing, essentially. I just don't know if pointer, middle finger, or ring finger, which ones I should do for each. Colon is an option. I can't figure out how to bind to it, is the problem. This is weird. I can't do all the minor movements I normally do on controller. There's a lot of minor adjustments I can't do that I do all the time on keyboard. Stop. I'm gonna close more doors and windows. Why? I thought that was grab. It was not grab. What's he doing up there? I have murdered him. He's dead now. So close. I don't actually know how to do this correctly, but I want to learn. Like, when am I actually supposed to... Hello. Hello, I still runs. It's so close. Ah! Ah! Wide live split. I just changed the font, nothing else changed. It is actually the same size, if not smaller. I did not mean to press throw. It's actually kind of unfortunate. We wasted a lot of time. I did not check the cycle. It did, however, stop making music, so that's concerning. Do you have the fruit thing? Why would I want to go for that? Why? Weird bug. Ground is getting darker. So I'm not carrying it up the entirety of chimney and the wall. Time for pole hops. Okay, it didn't work because I was pressing upward. Can I do this? Yay! Different fruit from this tall room? I guess that makes sense. I still really rather not carry it. That was wrong. Oh. Like if you go from controller to keyboard, I can't do fast pole climb. That's all that matters. The only thing that keyboard is better at is being able to press left and then right quickly. It can't do the minute movements that I care for immensely, but it might not matter if you input certain inputs well enough. Because there's a lot of small things that you can't do. This keyboard's like a hammer. It just wants to be full all the way one way. I can't do these inputs correctly. Keyboard. It's not very... It's really not very elegant. It really isn't. The only thing you can do is left and then right immediately. I don't know which button it is! Just wanted to grab. Why didn't you pick that up? Oh, the boot and the bat fly. Please. No downpour will never be released. Yep. Not real. It's just a figment of our imagination. Okay, I did the backwards thing. Government psyop. What? Oh my goodness. doing this bad. I don't want to do left or right too fast. Operation Downpour. Hello, Rick. Hello. I don't know which button is grab and which one is throw at all. I understand why now you throw these berries over here, because it is not easy to manipulate in this situation. Keyboard. You have way less control. Feels like it. I might just go back to keyboard because of all the small movements I can't do. You tried swimming yet? It's not that different, but it's going to be weird. I don't think it matters at all if I do snaking movements on keyboard other than grinding your face off the ceiling, which you don't want to do. I haven't really done anything on keyboard. This is kind of just me doing whatever. Did not do that part on mouse. But we got the good cycle for learning. Whoa. Windows is attacking me. I can't see half the screen. Okay, it's fine now. I tried to do the fast roll again, just by doing an angle. Not pressing J. Throwables there, huh? This guy's probably gonna be in the way. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello, friend. Well, technically did it. Also, I approved Sheldon's Pet Rocks intended percent. It is very good, and it takes a lot of gambles on sections that can be messed up by creatures. Honestly, wow, am I just spacing wrong? Also, you should watch it. I ran Finna Dies run at the same time. Why the heck? It doesn't want me to do it. Because it's constantly ungrabbing it, and I don't know why. Maybe I don't need to press jump 3 times. Maybe you just need to press it twice. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I only pressed it once there. Because the jump I'm doing is not sending me up the pole. It's just taking me off the pole. It's like this doesn't do this when I'm on controller. Like every time I'm able to get the jump, it just might not be high enough. But here, it's just not doing it at all. And I just have to hold upwards and then hope it sends me high enough. And then time the mid-air jump. Yeah, it jumps off the pole every time. Maybe I just have to hold straight up. Yeah, it is hold straight up. I can't be holding a directional when I press jump on the pole, or else it sends me off. So I have to do that. Okay, I actually had it. That's annoying. Normally you're able to hold slightly to the side. Normally, I'm able to look slightly to the side, and then it'll put me in the right position. But in that, I have to hold straight up, or else it'll get messed up. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough time now, but we'll just see what happens. Which button is it? That was a struggle. I don't know which button it is. What buttons are you using? WASD and then KJL. With K being the throw and L being the grab. Great. Need more thumb action. Well, jump is the spacebar. Nice, really. I'm just jumping too early. This guy's gonna be annoying in the way. Hello, friend. You have to be there. Really dangerous if you don't do that fast enough. And then I can lick you here, which is why I usually go up the left side. Might not be able to do this. Okay. Okay. I am thinking, what do I put on spacebar? If I put throw on spacebar? I think that would be a bad idea. Let's go put map on spacebar later. You have throw in spacebar? Okay. Did not use the roll button. Ah! 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 Okay. Stop dancing with them now. Okay. Did it again. Stab him. Yeah. And throw on the T2 Morse. I feel like I should put jump on J instead of the roll button. Maybe I put the roll button on space. Roll button there worked out. Why he there? He do this? Oh goodness. Well, why did he go in that one? So confused. You scared him. I'm gonna get this so I don't die. Get fruit? I'm not getting the fruit. I'm going to attempt to learn the roll, maybe. Ah! What? What? What just happened? Is that because I grabbed the bat fly? Did you guys see that? I think it was because I grabbed the bat fly and it made me exist at the bottom of the screen for a second. I feel like my spacebar has too much give to it to have accurate. Where'd it come from the side? Accurate button presses when I perfectly want it. Say if I want a full hop or something. Also, could someone clip that weird thing that happened? Would be very good. Got a lot of spears. It is going to rain, though. That was a throw. Could you tell? We make it before it starts raining into the gate. We'll probably be fine. Need clippers. Okay, we made it before it started raining, so the timer stopped. Everyone clip it right now. I don't even know what that is. What I want is to be able to change between keyboard and controller on the fly. That's what I want. Just like make an amalgamation combination of both. Hello, Steve C? I believe I said that correct. Hello. The game might be very loud right now. Can I get up here? We're so close. Please. Please. Oh, it's right there. We just need to go through one more room. Guitar Hero Wii controller. Two different keys that worked at the same time. You could pick up a controller and the keyboard if you know what you wanted. Maybe. Right now I think I need a new controller because my controller constantly disconnects. And it's a little bit of why I'm using keyboard. Can't use controller at all. Multiple keys bound to the same thing. Why would that be a problem? If I bound my entire keyboard to the jump key and then pressed all of them by slamming my face into it and did something fancy, I'm okay with that. Okay. That was unfortunate. In one, I don't understand. So there's a lot of different reasons to play both controller or keyboard. And so the potential of having both at the same time seems like it would be really nice. And so what if we just found a bunch of things to jump for no reason, as well as being able to switch between both? I think that would be great. Snowball is just being weird with how do we feel about both. Hello, Timby. Hello. You ever seen the GameCube controller? I did it again. You used the GameCube as the controller, right? It's the... Oh, I had it too. I didn't pick it up, though. Come to me, sustenance. Thank you. It's the Tilt and Rumble Kirby game or something? That does that? With the GameCube? We did a lot better that time. 35 for barely knowing how to play the game on keyboard. I just looked up. The GameCube one? Yes. Suppose considering, I don't know how that would work. We set it on any... How would we make both the keyboard and the controller... How would we make the game think that they're both the same thing? Actually, how? So you can just change between either at any time. Virtual controller would probably do that. Can it make it think it's the same controller, though? I don't know. That was good. Digital detection only. To have keyboard keys in the Steam thing. We want it to be controller keys, though. We can't be doing keyboard inputs. We need to be doing analog inputs. So we could have the controller doing keyboard inputs just fine, but that doesn't get the effect we want. We need it to be controller inputs. Because right now my keyboard's pretending to be a controller right now. And so if we had the keyboard pretend to be an actual controller, then it would work. Don't know if that's a thing though. I'm gonna attempt this again. So close. So close. There's a bird there. Oh! 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 The joystick with override, nice thing. Zero joystick. This is perfect RNG for Mask World Record. I don't have a spear though. Also, yeah, this would be perfect. Although, maybe you want it to show up a bit faster. Or just be there to begin with. Still can't fast pole climb. Oh goodness, come on. Come on! I'm not going up there if it's up there. Purple lizard, why? Probably could have made it and been fine, but I don't like to take that bet. We're missing a split though because of that. So I'm gonna go in here for beams. And so my split doesn't die horribly. Can't see the slug cat, vulture, or saw. I'm trying. We're not doing that great. Why did it do that? Why he there? Why do I always have nothing in my hands? Hello. You think you'll notice? Ah! Ah! We're doing it too fast, I think, for the fast pole climb. Why? Such a bad jump. White lizard? Oh, might be high up. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, grab the horizontal part. What? It's so weird because the natural cadence of the joystick made it so that you could never mess up. Because I literally can press too fast, I have to slow down to do that correctly. It's a Neo board or no board for keyboard inputs visualization, right? Because I should start looking into that. I'm looking to another program for setting up better channel points integrations as well. He goes. Gonna drop on me? Yeah. He went straight up. Well, that's probably the worst thing that could have happened. Take this so he doesn't see us. I want this jump. Okay, we're not gonna get it. Hello, Rick. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the good luck. I barely know what's going on. Because I'm playing keyboard for the first time. This is a situation where we don't go straight up the middle if we hear all these weird sounds. Actually, it was just that guy. Which he was in the middle. Makes sense why he went that way. We'll get him eventually, Vulture. Sure. Why? It's your better judgment. Think of the time save. This is why I'm the only one that gets in the marathons, isn't it? I think it is. We'll get to just doing that every time. Another time. I don't care much for rolling RNG values. Yeah, that was earlier. Bring that pipe. Don't want to jump to the right immediately, because that's scary. Is the rain coming, or... Consistently no go fast always. I'm just here to play a video game. I don't care if I go fast. Oh my goodness. For one run. You know, 50 doesn't sound like a lot. I have to be honest with you. Don't think you understand. It's a lot more than 50. Okay. I'm gonna keep the spear. Well, we got music still, so we are going to make it. The reason I thought that said depends on your goat and mental. I'm sure if a goat was chewing through my internet cable, it would depend on my goat. But I don't think that's happening. Your mental goat. Inside you is a goat. You don't know how it got there, but it controls your every action.
They're here. This is bad.
Oh! Hello, Seenie. Or, yeah. Seenie? Oh. As a goat for good RNG. Can I take it out? Oh. I have to get my own goat one day. That was a good boost. That tends to happen on that one. Where we get jump storage. Also, yes, hello. Thank you for following. I don't know if the alert actually popped up, but we heard the sound. We normally do speedruns of this game, but I'm doing keyboard for the first time. And I took a break for a while. That was not the correct button. I'm going to get this one now. That was the best spear location, yes. And we immediately threw it into the orange lizard's back. It's so weird on the keyboard. Oh my goodness, it didn't slap against the wall. I waited too long on that one. There we go. I have to purposely slow down. I feel so much slower than usual. Should I go for the roll? I'm going for the... never mind. Oh! Best seed! What is happening? And there's rocks up here. Look down here. Oh, this is bad, though. This is one of those not good situations. I switched hands! Okay, they're running from rain. Which is why they acted so strange there. Whoa! Whoa! Why? Okay. He was kind to us. I messed that up, though. It did it again. Oh my goodness. It's all about spacing, is why that messes up there. Oh, come on, Barry! Just realize you can get this berry. But that doesn't make any sense, realizing. Just throw everything. I don't know what's happening. Throw everything. It'll work out. Hope there's more fruit blocking in the DLC. I don't remember. Oh, I am going to say one thing. Major change. You know the fruit in any percent that's always on the ground in that one room where half the room's underground that you can't even go to with all the shortcut pipes that mean nothing? It now is actually on the vine and doesn't break every single time. These are the game-breaking changes we needed. No. It does actually make it kind of harder now, because you can't just drop down fast for a berry. Please add fruit to every pipe. Mimic fruit. The cyan lineage that literally destroys the save. I wouldn't know exactly, but I would assume that they have checked that, and if not, we can most certainly tell them to later. That was lore related. Lore, the berry falls off the vine because one spawns inside of the other. Yes. Cyan doing what? A cyan can lineage into nothing. Not nothing as in there isn't anything there. Nothing as in there was nothing set. And so the game corrupts. Oh my goodness, it jumped out. The game corrupts and it can no longer be played. Oh, at least for that save file. It's in Subterranean. for only Hunter. Every time you kill him, he's the second of a chain though, so we're fastball climbing. I did it. It's in the right side of Subterranean. If you look at every lineage, you always notice it ends with a 0. But the end of the chain being a cyan ends with a 0.3, which means 30%. Has a 30% chance to lineage into game-breaking nonsense. You know there's a green lizard in Shaded, but the pipe it spawns out of is a connection pipe between rooms, so it isn't actually real. It entirely messes up my dream of having every single one of the tame lizards in one region. Will never happen. I said a bug flying to my nose. What just happened? I'm just holding left loudly now. Oh, oh goodness. Why? That was annoying. Ugh. Didn't grab either of those. No. Simply too powerful to spawn. Yes. Didn't know that subterranean is even less safe. I don't remember if it's for Hunter or Faint or how that works. Subterranean is evil if you're double spawning it and going negatives. Yeah. Because there's a lot of kelp that can crash the game. I had this strange impulse to pop that popcorn. But that's not this run that we do that. Forward. Oh. Up grabbing each other crash. It's grabbing... It's both of them grabbing the same object. Well, this is a weird situation. I never had it full stop me. I wasn't moving at all. Wow, that was a fast little thing from that corner. That's probably the same thing that happens underwater. I feel like I'm moving extra slow. I had it once in a Hunter run in Outskirts. It was very interesting. I don't know. Oh, okay. Almost did that too early. Clubcat's last meal. Do you know where the helps are, though? I do not know where help is, no. There is no help, only pain. Ah! It's those two sets of kelp in outskirts that generally get you. But there's one near shoreline in subterranean. And then there's the one next to the Seni pit. Why did I do it like that? Oh my goodness. Not get that roll. I was pressing down, wasn't I? I just jumped off that berry. Decent subterranean has a lot of kelp. You're not really gonna go to the ones in the tunnel with the scissor birds though. Unless you're Rob attempting new strats with explosive spears. I think the scissor birds should be more points. They're like 16 right now, right? I didn't get it wrong. Feels like that whole section would be easier on keyboard than it is on controller to do optimally. Same with this. And this. Oh, I jumped over it. Everyone's here today. Didn't do that correctly at all. Ooh, almost died horribly. I don't know if the scavs have anything to do with that. My favorite thing as Hunter. Going into subterranean from shoreline and getting spawn killed. Love that. Do not go through the pipe until the next room loads. Just don't do it. Drainage for life. Oh. Why did I almost die? Why? My mouse will forever remain on screen. I don't know when you should boost in this section. You should throw there as early as possible, because you can get whatever you throw back if you do it correctly. Please. Work out. And then you can double boost because it's the perfect length there, but I messed it up. Brazilian boost. Oh, come on. Wow. Cool. Turn that pipe throwing is faster. It definitely moves you forward slightly when you throw. Just not a lot. If you can get whatever you've thrown immediately back, it's definitely worth it. Like there, this reflection off my screen makes it so I can't see anything. I never play during the day. Yeah, that worked out though. Just sit in a pipe, don't move, and throw something. You definitely move forward. I don't say that wouldn't affect you otherwise, if you were moving or not. Find a dark room. It must be raining in real life for you to play Rain World. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition of going down the left pipe instead of the middle one. Return to monk. What's going on? Barely press the buttons correctly. Hello, White Paws. There's no lizards. What are they doing? Oh, goodness! There's no one in my way. That was... Oh. Freaking love the V2. I don't know if you've seen this one or not. But when will White Paws get a VTuber? Or Rec? Or Nano? All of you will become VTubers. It's already been decided. The basic program that I'm using being V802 takes 4 frames, 4 different screens of just mouth open, mouth closed, and then blinking for both. Although I've done just mouth open, mouth closed before, and it seems fine to me. Commission you. I didn't make this. When I'm okay with doing 3D for other people, outside of just doing models that already exist. If the model already exists, I'll make it a VTuber. But until I make this character as a 3D model, I'm not gonna do that just yet. But if you do drawing stuff, it's not too bad. In the case of Nano, you have to make Slugcat have a mouth, though. Not everyone feels happy about that. Lucky Commissioner. Alright. We'll see where that goes. Doesn't even have a mouth. No! How to just show them talking. 2D seems comfy. It's a lot easier to not have to care about face tracking. Because now I can completely lean back in the dark. No one cares. And I don't wear my hand tracking collar. Okay. Telepathy. That's what they all say. Regardless, you know how the character jumps up when talking? You could just give it the same image, but when you talk, it just bumps up. So it wouldn't be too bad looking, actually. You could do slight shading changes, of course, and it might look or feel better. Make you excitedly open your mouth. Well, this is because my arm for my microphone doesn't fit my table. One thing at a time now. Too late. Still kind of worked. No talking ever. Is that accurate for me? We don't need to know that if it only opens the mouth when you actually make noises. Just make noises at all times. While playing. Have it actually be that. Where do I slide again? Is it this layer? Right here? Yes. Micromerrill did really good, although I do have to say there is still a white outline over the black outline, which honestly isn't like the worst thing, just it looks kind of weird when it's this small. It kind of looks like it's mildly pixelated. Maybe that's just me. Called the artist. Mikamaro also designed Spearmaster for upcoming Downpour, by the way. And I have them commissioned for two things personally right now. We'll see. Dark background, really? Yeah. I was totally being affected by a worm there, wasn't I? The sounds don't sound correct, and then I got really pushed to the left there. I'm dead. I was like, I need to stay in the water. No. It happened. The noises weren't correct. It was up here. It's just a low chance. Ugh, for the people who don't know what's happening, or what happened, this is the third time we've ever seen it on recent patch, but in old patch, essentially what happened is void worms go wherever they want, and if they go above the water, or if they affect your movement above the water, you get moved so much that you get thrown into a wall and die instantly. The other two people it happened to recently, they didn't die. I got slightly pushed for a little bit. I'm like, maybe it'll be fun. And then really pushed the second time. But apparently this used to happen a lot in old patch, but they fixed it, kinda. It still happens. Extremely rarely. This is the only time this has ever happened to me in the 4 years I've played this, and the third time we've ever seen it. There's no fixing Rain Road. Ah, yes. Vultures going into forbidden rooms for no reason. Yes. Ascended Keyboard Warrior. We did pretty good. We got under 39, which is the basic goal. We would have had like a 35, 30. No more keyboard playthroughs. I don't have the minute movement. I need it. Do I do that section again? I almost want to do any percent. How long have we been doing this? Not very long. I should also switch to keyboard. Well, think about it and maybe try it. Honestly, it only matters if you care about fast pole climb or being able to do the back throws a lot easier. Because the only thing that keyboard gets you is the ability to press left and then right immediately. Which, if you don't care about that, don't worry about it. Absolutely clipped it. Did you, though? Did you, though? I think I said it, or clip. Links are banned unless it's clips in this channel. Don't know how that... Ascension denied. My sum of best says I can get a 34. Oh. Know what time it is? Monk time. Okay, wait, don't do open split. Rain world. Monk. Not loading the monkus. I died from the void worm I still runs. You can see it on the thing. It slightly moved us the first time, which was funny. I should have been like, it's coming up. I should have tried to stay in the water. I don't know if it did that. If that would have helped. Also, this is the save file, the 0. This changed to the correct one? Seemed like the correct. Oh, I was already on Monkus. Guess it doesn't really matter. When that kills a world record, it's never happened. 3 times. This is lucky. Rek, you had the special way to actually do this with WASD, right? Because I'm able to. Ooh. There we go. So I just kind of fumble around until it magically happens. All I remember is you have to press down and a directional at the same time. And then you have to be pressing space. Wow, that was fast. What's up? I don't know what the best way to deal with this top section in this room is. I don't know if I should fast roll, if I should slide. Oh, Monk too good! Why? Okay. That's unfortunate. We had the slowdown. Boosted. Didn't grab either of the... Okay. The spear there for spearing the wall. How do you do this? I could start learning things like this again. It's like you press the opposite direction, then up, and then jump. Right? I feel like that shouldn't work. And I don't think you could ever do something like that on controller too well. Quick turn cancel plus wall jump. Don't know what quick turn cancel is, but it sounds like a tomato jump. Superior version of Pebbles we're saying. Monk Pebbles? Monkles, if you will. You do more runs? You need to do more runs of not Pebbles. That's what you need to do. know if I wanna. I don't know. It's not Pebbles. Hello, random mink. Hello. It's monkus time. He's monking out. So if I'm not wrong, you also stream as well, Mink, don't you? Might be wrong about it. Forgetting exactly. I feel like I saw someone else who also had a VTuber. But I'm forgetting who it was. Stream on YouTube? Ah, yes. I usually only see stuff that happens on Twitch. Has streaming been going well for you, though? I always love to hear how other people's streams go. You've heard watched your stream? I'm sorry about my voice. Don't worry about that. As long as audio is good and not annoying to listen to, like random background static, whatever, no one really cares about how good or bad your voice is. First time streaming or performing, etc., you're always going to be nervous, regardless of how good or bad your voice sounds. Monk speedrun? Monk speedrun. Monk is better, because they have to eat less. And creatures are tamed to him. That can also be a bad thing, though. I'm getting this jump. Sound like I'm 12. Understandable. Unsubscribing. Okay. I don't know why he's scared. He must have saw the green lizard. Keyboard is too hard to play video game with. Monk is Chad. I should have went up behind the other guy. I'll enter this so my splits don't mess up. I should just remove that room. Actually. Got him. He's dead now. You know, I should just jump into creatures. I should just not care as Monk. I think that's the strat, because nothing actually cared that I existed that whole time. I did not grab the rock like I wanted. I forget how much this game plays. There, that didn't work. Come on. This room has the glitch in it, which is a little unfortunate.
They're here. This is bad.
Oh, hello, Pale Moss. I normally do speedruns of this game, but I have been taking a break, and so now I'm trying it on keyboard instead of controller. I also do a lot of 3D modeling stuff that I'm probably going to be getting back into going forward. And make VTuber models in 3D. But I like using 2D models when I don't want to have a face rig. Upgrade. Oh. Mikamuro is your VTuber? Yes. So this is a character I want to not be using Slugcat or Zoroark, which is the two VTuber models I've made in 3D. And they're obviously characters not owned by me, so this new character I want to have stuff made for and make a 3D model of eventually, but for now, just getting stuff made for them. So I have this 2D one. All 4 frames of animation. Yes, they did a very good job. Commissioned them for a reference for some future stuff as well. Very angry. Purple man. I mentioned this character is cute enough times. No. I don't think you have. The egg bug doing... I don't pretend to understand. The purple lizard was the scary part. That was a rock. I guess that's part of the train. I've just forgotten. Hello. You mind, like, not doing that? I even hit him with the rock, too. That was funny. Alright, get me out of this horrible place. We're going from the beginning now. Hello, Ned. Hello. Welcome to Monk dying instantly. Is this Hunter? Yes, dying to 20-something% death chance blue lizard. It's Austin. Consistent, excuse me. I was part of the nickname Random Megan Minkus. Everyone shared the name Mink. Yes. Definitely makes sense. Or that would get confusing. I haven't messed too much with the art people. I feel like I don't know as much. The people of art. Yellow Hunter, yes. You know, when playing Lancer, the modded Slugcat, Monk is actually the harder version. I go too high on that pole. $35. Lancer is a good mod. Just the changes to the back row are really nice. Oh no, I should remove those. I'm sorry. I don't have integrations for the 2D model. I only have integrations for the 3D model. So if I'm using the 3D model, that'll do something to affect the model in some way. But it doesn't do anything for this bread. Everyone knows bread's the best one. Nice, I got it. That jump's annoying. Think about making a custom slug at some point. I don't know what I want him to look like, though. All I have is the headband slug right now. Boosted my dopamine from this game so much. Understandable. Recolors with different heights. Definitely a lot easier. It's weird to design a slightly different Slugcat. You don't really want to go too far from its base globule. Side for Downpour, of course. Before Downpour came Downpour and it was still MSC, I was one of the testers for it. But someone who has a decent idea of what it's going to be like. Although I don't know how the developers are going to change it. It became Downpour. Still going to be very good. Regular slugcats trying to survive. What if we want to make them slugcats from the future with a mission to save the world and stop Pebbles? The future is now in our hands. Woo! You're going to be able to suffer any power. Well, there is going to be Jolly Co-op integrated with it. So there's that. Additionally, Hempamaz has successfully made a version of split screen for the first time. That might be interesting to try out. Gourmand will drink all the water, save Moon. I feel like I've missed a bunch of messages, and I'm sorry. It's going fast. Rivulet was going to get overused. I don't know about that, unless you're talking about in co-op. In that case, that kind of makes sense. Missed the stick. I'm barely able to move, Wreck. I'm sorry. You worked too hard. Drainage system is awful. If you know what you're doing, drainage system can be fine. Unfortunately, people don't know what they're doing. Most people don't. We'll get this jump. I feel like I'm pressing jump too early. Oh, I had it. I want to be a cannonball. I love drainage system. Oh, we did okay movement-wise through there. Thing on Switch for a while. PC is good for mods and not having the game lag or potential to crash. However, make sure your computer can actually run it. That does become a problem sometimes. Drained system. Funky. Brain age system. I remember that game. Ring was terrible when I played on Switch. Don't think I ever actually went there. I don't even remember what I've done on Switch, other than I was the first person to beat the game as all three Slugcats when it came out on Switch. And then I streamed the new cutscenes, which was fun. Pebbles was awful on Switch. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it slowed me down a lot. Got him. He's dead now. He's stuck on the wall because he can only walk on either the wall or the actual ground. Can't do both. Well, that could have been bad. Man, I don't understand. It should have been just fine. Or why? Oh, I shouldn't hold down. I need to just hold right there. No boxes. Not today. Has to be the 3D model. I'm starting to figure out some other stuff, so we might be able to make the... We might be able to make it double function, where it works for both. No bucks. So I'm looking at Lioren board. I don't know if I said that all right at all. And I can use it to control OBS with channel points. So I could make things happen. This is a highlighted message. Is this me increasing the points for highlighted messages? It could be. I'm doing all the wrong buttons. Came up with me. I didn't remove it. I put it to 10,000 points. For a little bit. Misclick. Amazing. I do want to ask. I don't know. I mean, maybe this isn't the best thing to ask, because I don't know if you would even know about streaming on Twitch. What is the difference between streaming on Twitch or YouTube? I don't even know. Other than Twitch is generally the more... just existing for streams kind of place. Twitch also has the channel points, which is why I have it, along with the emotes. Channel points is the big thing for me, because people can unlock any of the emotes I have on their own terms for free. I think YouTube works really well if you already have a following on YouTube. 10K, 1K, so yeah, that makes sense. If you have a lot of people following you on YouTube, streaming on YouTube works out well. A lot of people who have YouTube probably don't go to Twitch. I don't know about that. I think a lot of people, for some reason, just don't want to log into another thing. Maybe not a lot of people. Some people. Why is this the most expensive thing? That's why it's the most expensive thing right there. Hello, Magic Crystal Cat. Hello. Greeted by a lot of bots on YouTube. I feel like that is one thing. YouTube's a weird place. The best way to grow in content creation-wise is making YouTube videos, in my opinion. But streaming on YouTube is going to get any people that you are subscribed to on YouTube. But having long-term Twitch kind of seems good, but Twitch is also weird sometimes. Twitch is just nice for me, because I can have all this integration stuff with channel points. That's why I like it. If for that integration is required. Brain World Twitch integration. Feels kind of hard to find your stream on YouTube? Yes. That's why you need to have already a big following on YouTube, or a decent following. Like, you'll always get people on YouTube if a lot of people are already following you. But you're probably not going to pull anyone new, if that makes sense. Hello. I'm terrible at this game. Although, what do I know? I don't know anyone who goes to YouTube for streams. YouTube have paid subs? Kinda? Kinda? It's weird. They're just starting that. There's also emotes. I don't know how that works. Membership. Murdership. Might straw multi-streaming. I forget where the good place to do that. I think it's stream.io, Mink. There's a good place to do it, and I think it was stream.io. Where you just stream to one place, and then it streams to multiple places for you. So it's not like you're literally streaming to two places at once. I need to check that again. I talked to someone about it, and we found a good place for it. I think it was stream.io. The one thing definitely to say is, if you ever get affiliated with Twitch, is one of their things is they don't want you streaming to other platforms. So if you tend to stream a lot and you get affiliated at one point, being affiliated allows you to have channel points, and they want you to not stream in other places. However, I don't know anyone where that has ever been enforced, and I've seen a lot of people just stream on both, to be honest. I didn't say that, if anyone asks. You just fall down fully. Oh, monkey. I like not doing that? One case have something like that. I think everything comes when you get monetized, which is you need 1K subs for YouTube things. Just go this way. I could probably send you the thing if you wanted to see Mink. I don't know if you're even still there, really. But I love to see new people streaming on Twitch, personally. If you want to try multi-streaming, I am more than wanting to. People with that. Slug cat. Oh yeah, it's a white lizard. I forgot. Oh yes. I'm planning on streaming Rain game soon. Okay. Got the mic and camera section to set up stuff. Definitely one of the harder things to do is to just press the start streaming button. Alpha testing the slug pots mobs. Ooh. I mean, that's certainly interesting to watch. People certainly watch a lot for art as well, if you have people interested in that. Sometimes you just do things to make you do other things. As for a long time, I probably wouldn't speedrun if I didn't stream. So if there's something you really care about, sometimes just the potential of having other people watching you You can't art. You're drawing slug cats, though. Who said you can't art? As someone who learned 3D modeling on stream, I'm sure you can't do worse than I did when I started. Finish most of my drawings in 20 minutes. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't know if you're gonna do multiple drawings anyways. I always recommend you probably should stream at least an hour. I try to always stream 3 hours. Unless I'm doing something specific, in which case I'm probably just gonna go for an hour. Stream 3 hours, one day, every week. Then don't do anything else, because it doesn't matter unless you want it to make it matter. Don't take it terribly serious. You enjoy learning it with an audience? I had a decent bit of people come in and try to help, which is really nice, because at least with 3D modeling, there's a lot of technical stuff that is hard to understand, and there's a lot of people who are very experienced. So sometimes there's people like that. Sometimes there's just me doing what I think would be cool. And so after a while of just getting faster with it, it was kind of nice. But I never did finish the model for this character that you're looking at. We'll get there soon. Hopefully. I might redo the model that I was making. I have an idea of some changes I want to do. But just doing it in front of people was a motivator to actually do it. Because I wouldn't do one without the other at times. It was like a performative time. You always perform different when you're like, it's time to perform. You don't need to do it all the time. I certainly didn't with a lot of my modeling. It can be nice just to talk to people. That's kind of what it's about in the end for streaming. It's just to talk to people. Nice spear location. There's an added element to it. I feel like you stream for an extremely long period of time every single time, though, I do have to say, Nano. Consistent 7-8 hour streams every time. Why? In my defense. I never think I'm going to stream that long. Then don't. Oh, come on. Okay. That was another spear, too. One thing that at least helped me out when I was really busy with other stuff was to stop at 3 hours, period. Because it's 3 hour stream, no more, no less, period. Just to get into it. Because if you do too much, you might burn yourself out on it because you're trying too hard and you feel like you need to do this every time. You need to finish certain milestones. It's really just doing it to get into stream. Although you've been streaming so much, it probably doesn't matter. Although I don't know if that helps your sleeping situation. Sounds like it doesn't. Night ferret. The night ferret lurks in the darkness. It's like streaming. But when will you stream not Rain World? That is what we all want to know. Does it really matter? Is 4 a.m. great for you, though? I am concerned. Help me with my issue where I stop the clip and trim 20 rainbow moments constantly. Depending on how you run things, you can always do things however you want. Just having streaming as a way to record and not have to have all your local data is also really good. And I suggest that for a lot of people who do speedruns or just anything they do for any type of recording, really. Most speedruns and score runs, because that makes it really simple. Lift that up. We're not going too fast, but I'm just glad to finish a run. We don't die in a void worm again. Yeah, if there's anything you want to know about just stream setting up, etc. There is also my Discord, at !Discord. You my newbies have to join it. Otherwise, if you're just in the Rain World Discord, you can ask me in there. But I love helping people out with streaming. Extended side through those rooms. I do it every time. It pains me every time. Why do you hate that? I feel like you would love that. It's the best part. You have to just make sure you do it at the correct location. You can start a slide on a downward slope, but you can't do one up a slope unless you're in the extended part of the slide. Train makes it funky. That's the point. Why it's amazing. Because how else are you supposed to move through it fast? Oh, I like half grabbed it where it flung me around. There we go. That's the wrong button for grab again. I should not attempt to grab it if I'm going too fast. Give me your money, Pebbles! Oh. Give me your money, Pebbles. The mark of money? Yes. Oh. Exclamation point. That was interesting. I don't know if that's worked that well before, that double roll there. I might want to try that out later. Bye. He's very angry. Okay, that didn't work out at all. I'm taking this. Didn't realize my previous segment updates the average after I'm behind. Golden legendary. Monkist has a dead hazer there. Still don't understand that. Still wish it was an alive one. That would be so much simpler. Okay, I'm picking it back up. I have no more water, and I need the water. Doing a lot better than last time. That's for sure. Okay. Some ideas for routing through that now. Hello? Didn't think I would get that. Hoping that bounced would be a little bit better. Really? I think I'm getting used to this though, the more I'm playing on keyboard. It's still pretty jank. I can't do everything I want to do at all times. I don't have full control. When do they add a joystick to keyboards? For typing purposes, of course. Okay. When do we just get like an orb that we type with? Just hold an orb. Whip slug in Discord. The slug be whipping. I'll have to check that. But it's gonna be a little bit because I'm in the middle of this. We didn't start drowning as a monk. Which is pretty good. Let's go. Go. Go is awesome. Try to do near wall. That didn't really work. You can do one less wall jump if you jump off the near wall. I don't know how much faster that actually is, though. Worked as a pseudo mouse. I could see that. I used to use a kind of a joystick thing when I did engineering modeling in the past. Became less useful for a while. Something like that isn't too bad. The ball? No. I forget what it's called. I think I have it behind me. Just never used it afterwards. It's a specialized thing for 3D modeling. And engineering modelers. That's a rare sight. Really don't want to mess with that. Why didn't it boost? It just threw off the edge. Not a ball. Emo. Oh, you are in the Discord. I feel like I don't remember that. Whip slug. But where is his arms? Are they in his body? They just blob out. It will not be giving them arms. Okay. Hello, Andrew King. Hello. We're learning. We're learning the keyboard. Now draw slug cat throwing up a pearl. Don't actually do that. Why monk? Because it's easier. Hello, my username. That is mine. It is both easier and harder. Because you can't bait creatures as well. And they're lethargic. Give me a second. The weirdest easy mode? Yeah. If they in Downpour make it so they have more lung capacity, I'd be okay with it. And then maybe also give them colored pearls. I feel like they should have that. That's just me though. I never use controllers, but what is your binds? Downpour nerf monk. This is where you deserve monk. They already killed Nightcat or the Watcher. I don't even know what people actually call him. They killed him. He's dead. Oh. He's probably still existing. I just thought that was funny. Tells us some games. I don't think they did either. I forget what the wording was. That might have been what you were saying. I'm gonna go check on something. I'll be right back. It was pretty good though. Nightcap was the chieftain. I don't. Was it though? That said the Watcher. Unfinished scab mission. I forgot they said that. Some things I don't want to accidentally say. Seems like it would be a pretty good one. X to pick up, C to throw. I'm doing WASD, so I have everything to JKL. X to pick up, C to throw. I have L to pick up, K to throw. Maybe I should have throw on the right. Don't know. I think we'll keep it the way it is. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should change that right now. The one button. X. Officially dead. Well, we'll see. They always had plans for Nightcat. It's probably not going to be a downpour, though. Jump on your ring finger. I feel like that's how you hurt yourself. I don't know how I feel about that, Nano. No reason to bring back net back. Oh, to not bring back. Okay. Like a multi-tool. There is reason to have jump and grab on the same button, depending on what you're doing. 'Cause I used to use a button like that sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna change over to this. Sure. Hello. Hello, R2B2. Hello. It's getting water. I think I'm gonna make food soon, too. I'm gonna do one more run, and then we're gonna stop. That should be a speedrun category. Get a bunch of people that will actually want to do that, and then we'll do that. How does that sound? For any category we put on speedrun.com at least, um, we require 3 people to do the run. The parent's very speedy. So the point is that it removes the ability to stand up, which is very interesting. You can still kind of slide, I believe. But you know how there's 2 states for Slugcat. It's the standing up one and the on all fours one. Did it without jumping a while ago. I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's actually a thing. You can certainly do very low amounts of jumps. Oh, that's unfortunate. Keyboard broke. Keyboard machine broke. Mouse machine on screen broke. Low percent cats aren't very fast either. We'll never understand Hollow Knight low percent. Exactly. It's mostly just scurry, right? Don't understand. Sound gone good. Don't deserve sound. One was sound again? I think it's this one. Jumpless run was Hunter, actually. Can you actually do that? Only seen Scurry yet, yeah. Scurry's got a lot of very high watched videos. Constructive Cynicism, yes. Did they do any low percent? Constructive Cynicism also runs Rain World, by the way. We've talked a few times. They mostly do Hollow Knight, though. They kind of only did, like, the one run for Rain World. I don't remember them doing low percent specifically, unless they were getting in that recently. They did a lot with the Taz and some other category that I'm forgetting. Mess that up. Mess that up too. Two, three. Too late. Why do I even try? To do Rain World. I remember Onan hates Rain World. That is all that I have learned. The one time I ever brought up Rain World, Onan came in as like, Rain World bad. I don't remember what they actually said. Well, actually, what happened to them was they went through drainage to subterranean immediately, which, as a QA tester, I find that not surprising that they did that, because you have to ignore a lot of signs to not go that way. To go that way. And then they looked up the speed run and were like, how is anyone ever supposed to figure out how to finish the game from this? It's like, don't look at the any percent speed run to understand how to beat the game. It was an unintended glitch to get at the end. I don't understand. Drainage. They went drainage subterranean. They got stuck in sub and couldn't get out. And then they restarted. And then they looked up that they did find the ending, but they couldn't finish the game and got really mad about that or something. And I just didn't understand why you would be mad about that, because that's like every Metroidvania you've ever played in your life does that. Hollow Knight's ending is directly next to the beginning. Pretty bad for casual play, yes. Do not look at a speedrun to get an idea of casual play. There's a reason why the speed runs 20 minutes for any percent.
They're here. This is bad.
And the casual play is 40 hours. Hello, R2D2. Yes. Thank you for the follow. There's also a Discord. If you care to see when I and a few other people who stream this game, other games, go live. Also, all the redeems are for when I use my 3D model. So I'm sorry, you have been baited by channel points. I didn't want to use the 3D model today. Through Sheepo. I was using Speed Tech, the sequence break in Sheepo. I don't even know what that game is. Science Slugcat, very worthwhile. Mod completed on hold. The mod, it has been done this whole time. To the completion that I wanted it to get to. Just, we didn't want to put it on RainDB because pretty much only streamers and people that I would run into anyway would want it. If anyone who is a affiliate on Twitch wants to use it, they most certainly can use it. If you know someone who wants to use it and is an affiliate on Twitch, we can most certainly have the mod. That was not what I was supposed to press. Finish slug. Oh, background. With shading. Very nice. And get to look at it very fast. Seemed great. Now you require green lizard. Crashing in from above. The silent killer. Yeah, it seemed great. And if you said they'd be interested, see if they can get in contact. Yes. Have them DM me directly, or however they can contact me. But any person that has beaten the game, I prefer they have beaten a hunter and wants to use it and is an affiliate on Twitch. I will give it to them. Cyan, pause your sign for the bingo. I'm always gonna make you white. Every time. I'm gonna be... I think we're gonna make it me and A and B for commentary. For this next one. Would be nice. Fast pole climbing. Oh! Dashed by a king vulture. Oh no. Hello. He's stuck there. 10 save them, we're in danger. Fortunate. What is he doing there? Never saw a thing. Well, that made me roll longer than I wanted it to. I think I should put throw on L. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what. It's kind of weird to see both there. Rush to save them. It's their off screen. A vulture has a lizard. It just means 2 threats are eliminated. Look at it for the 40th time. The tail physics don't affect you. Meow's interpolation. I feel like I don't know how different that is. Or like which ones are which. I feel like all of the renditions I've seen is all Meows. Did I not press pickup? Bug of egging? Egg bugging? Failed to fall off that correctly? Yeah, like alien. There. Okay, almost failed that. Monkey. Which I have my fingers in the wrong position. Yeah, I don't think I remember seeing... Okay, that was sketchy. I don't remember seeing exactly... Jawar's stuff. War. And I press like X. As it should be. Try to get that boost out of that pipe. Rain cutting off? I don't think it is. I can just jump this, can't I? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Didn't grab any of those. Has to be the other one. Other roll. Just have a good time. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Always good to hear from people. I feel like I'm gonna like Meows more. Just because the round cylinder more hat shape is easier to be okay around. But that would continue my roll. Interesting. That's extremely rare. See a white lizard here. It's one of the 4. I guess that's good for us. Really get a boost out of that. There's always like a spear there. It's weird. You go on the outside more often than not. Inside that I've been doing. How does this go again? I'm gonna stop trying. He was running to the rain. Can't tell though. I wasn't really paying attention. Nope. Didn't look at me very long. We didn't notice. He's just extra mad. Thought that would be higher than it was in the wall. I'm kind of surprised he bit, too. Usually they get really tame. Well, I'm gonna stop for now. I will stream tomorrow, and it'll be more of this. About 7 p.m. tomorrow. We'll keep messing with keyboard. I'll see how that goes. Streaming in 10 minutes. Ice and Nano are streaming in a bit, doing the split screen co-op. So if you're interested in seeing that mod in more Rain World, that'll be good. Hempamaz made the split screen mod. They made it fairly quickly too. No one else is streaming Rain World right now. Alright. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. There's a Discord for people interested. And I will, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna turn the stream off now. Go eat food. Goodbye.